Hey guys, it's Lauren. I just thought I would give kind of an update about my 35th week. I'm 35 weeks pregnant today. So one more week and I'll be 9 months pregnant. This is his bedding. I don't know if you can see it. So cute. I'm waiting on denim. I'm gonna get denim sheets here instead of white, but I can't wait for Halston to come. I just thought I would do a little update because this week is the week that many things have changed for me. Um, I was sick, nauseated for about 6 months, every day, all day, pretty much nauseated. And I got something while I was in Canada for the nausea, and it worked pretty well. And then when I came to Texas, they no longer had that available. You had to, you couldn't get it in prescription form. So I didn't know what to do. So I talked to my doctor here and he told me to take Unisom, which is like a sleep aid. So I really want to recommend that to any mom that's pregnant and that doesn't know how to deal with the nausea. If you're like me, I was literally driving in my car with trash bags because I would stop at a red light and throw up and throw up and throw up. So I know that's an extreme case, but if you have nausea, because it's funny, my doctor acts like they tell everyone that, but I talk to a lot of people who are pregnant and they've never heard of that. So it's 100% safe for the baby. In fact, I stopped taking it the beginning of my 7th month, just because I was worried because I was taking it every day and it was just I didn't want to be taking a medication. And and my doctor actually, I went to go see him and I was really sick, like my 7th month. And he was like, "Are you not taking your medicine?" And I was like, "Well, I didn't take it for a couple days because, I'm worried about the baby." And he was like, "Oh, don't stop taking it. It's 100% safe." So Unisom. And I don't take the extra strength kind. I take just I think it's like, I don't know, they're little tiny blue chalky pills instead of like the gel cap pills. So you can get them at like CVS or Walgreens or anything like that. And sorry, I just washed my face and washed my hair and have no makeup on, so I look lovely. But anyway, so yeah, the nausea has returned. And that is kind of what shocked me, number one. I do work. I work every day and from 8:30 to 5:30, and I'm going to be working when he's here too. And I just kind of am like a mind over matter person. I'm trying to just move on and go out with my day and work and work and work. And this nausea coming back has really sent me back. Also, I have to say, I had really, really bad nausea all throughout this pregnancy. But other than that, I was really small. Everybody would say, like, "Oh my gosh, you only look like you're 4 months pregnant," when I was like 7. Or when I was 4 months pregnant, people were like, "You can't tell at all. You're skinny. And what's going on?" And my uterus is just like very long, my doctor said, because my torso's long. So that was good because I didn't feel like I was carrying tons of weight. I haven't gained a ton of weight. I think it's normal, but it doesn't look like a lot of weight on me. Um, and I haven't had like a lot of other problems. One other problem that I will say I started having probably like at 6 months that has been the worst, not the worst, but one of the bad parts of pregnancy is I have a lot of pressure all the time, to the point where I can go to the bathroom and stand up and need to go to the bathroom again. So that's annoying because as I'm like kind of walking and at work, I'm like, hope I don't pee on myself like as I'm walking. And I don't, it's just the urge to. And my doctor just said he's head down now and it's just going to get worse if that's a problem. I talked to a lot of friends and they said they never had that either, but he said that it's very normal. But anyway, so that is another thing. Today I just realized I've been wearing heels as long as I could, and I can no longer wear heels. I took him to work the other day to go on a meeting and tried to put it on my foot, and I was just like, "Oh my gosh, like I should have tried these on at home. They're not going on my foot." And so I have these flats that I got from Aldo, and have elastic around. So I thought it would be good because it would stretch. And no, today I had to take off the back of the shoe, and it was like my ankle was so swollen. It was like a cankle, and it was just like it literally looks like I sprained my foot. And I guess, I mean, I knew that that was going to happen. And I mean, my cousin and a lot of other people had that happen to them, but it's just, it has never happened until today. And so today's when I noticed it. Yesterday, I tried to get my rings off and I couldn't. I had to use, like oil to get them off, and they were like, my fingers were all purple and swollen. So the swelling has just happened, and I have what, like 5 weeks to go. So, but I want to try and show you my feet because they're so bad. They literally look like I sprained both ankles. So let me see. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna try and get it. But yeah, basically they just look like cankles. And I have really, really, really skinny ankles anyway. So it's a shock. Even all the way around is like really, really swollen. And they're so swollen to the point that, oops, when I walk, I can feel my, like the water or the fluid on the tops of my feet like shake. So it's crazy. And I'm actually going to call the doctor tomorrow just because it was so sudden. I mean, I had no swelling before. So it leads me to believe, sorry, I can't get this straight now. Okay, so, oh. Anyway, it leads me to believe that everything else is going to swell, which I'm sure it is. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to a big face. My face is already a little bit swollen here, and a little bit here. But anyway, it's crazy. Lots of changes. And also, last weekend was my shower, and it was so fun. We had a great time and had like the best people in the world come. But this week is the week that I have like popped. I mean, I was slowly, gradually growing, and then now I walked in to see one of my clients, and the first time I saw her, she was like, can I ask you, are you pregnant? And I think it was like 5.5 months pregnant. And I was like, yeah. I walked in to see her about 3 days ago, and she was like, hey, Lauren, oh, I can tell you're pregnant now. And I was like, yeah. So I'll show you my belly at 35 weeks. So yeah, I don't know if you can, it's pretty, it's not that big actually. Really tight around. And then from the back. So anyway, it's really gotten out here. And then I can tell that he's dropped because if I suck in, the top of my stomach sucks in now. So that's kind of exciting to know that he's getting into position and getting ready to come out. So I'm really excited. What else did I have to say? I don't know. I guess that's all for my update. If anybody has any suggestions or tips on how I can deal with the swelling or how I can deal with, I know you're supposed to drink a lot of water and watch your salt intake, but if anybody else has any tips, and then also, oh, I totally left this out. Sorry, this is getting to be a really long video, but, for, I guess, Tuesday night, I started having a lot of pain in my back and my lower abdomen, and it was definitely like a period cramp type of pain. So that kind of worried me because I'm still early. I'm 35 weeks. And, but I have this thing on my phone, and let me know if anybody uses this and how it worked for you in labor, but it's called, what's it actually called? Let me see. It's called Full Term, and it's a contraction timer. I don't know if you can see if it'll readjust itself. But anyway, it's a contraction timer, and it's a free app that I got. But you're supposed to start and stop it when your contractions come and go. And then it takes the average frequency and the count and everything, and then it lets you know, like, if you're really in active labor or if you're not. So I tried to time the pain that I was feeling, and it was just so not a pattern that I couldn't even time it. So, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I keep losing my train of thought. So I called the doctor because I noticed that it had been going on for like 4 hours. And she was just like, it could be a lot of things. Lay on your side, drink some water. But so that was an adventure. I was kind of worried. My doctor, of course, at the time was out of town. So, but it all worked out. And she thought they were just braxton hicks contractions. So that's good because it means the baby is getting into position and that my body is trying to prepare my uterus for contracting. So that means that he's on his way. So I'm really excited. And just thank everybody for your support because I really couldn't do it without everybody's super sweet support. And like I said, if you guys have any tips for me, I am a new mom. This is my first baby. And I'm on my own. So if you guys have any tips for me, any kind of products that worked best for you, um, I don't know, any helpful hints, let me know. Also, if anybody didn't breastfeed, I would like to know how that worked out because I just hear all one side of the story about breastfeeding and problems and how tough it is, and I just want to know the. I know this is a heated debate about breastfeeding and not breastfeeding, but just want to know if there's anyone who couldn't breastfeed or never did and how they feel like that affected their child or their bonding time or something like that. So anyway, all your tips are much appreciated and I'll update you guys again soon. Bye.